Hello, everyone. Welcome to One by One, a podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies, and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Murigi, and we'll be building each other from the ground up. Join us as we uncover the blueprints of building a life, a career, or a business from the ground up. Subscribe now and never miss an episode from us. On our weekend special today, we are going to explore some of the things that we feel like, what can we do so that we can continuously create value? CVC, continuous value creation. This is the only thing I want to do in all my life. I want to do it. If I have to say this will help you, and this will encourage you, and this will make you become what you want. May you go for it in good faith. One by one. Thank you for your question, and I'm really happy that you are able to notice the gaps that are existing in your life. And after listening to the 10th episode, Working Smarter but Not Harder, and now you really want to know, how can you do this? How can I work smarter and not harder? I also explained on the Saturday special, we talked about what does a smart mean. Therefore, let us carry on with exactly what we are doing. But now we can change little things on what we are doing so that we are able to propel towards the right direction. What do I mean by this? If you are a mason, and I know you are a mason, and I'm happy for you because you have been able to reach to me to be able to answer you some of these questions. There are things that you could do so that you become better and you become efficient in exactly what you're doing. How can you do this? You can create a Facebook page where you are able to advertise your work. You get uniform, even if it is one and your helpers. Get uniforms that people are able to identify you and people are able to see you as a professional people. This is very simple and this is within your reach. The other thing that you do, just check on the jobs that you specialize on and see whether there is a tool you can buy to make you work quicker. You see, that is working smarter. Okay, so it doesn't mean that if you can buy something to demolish a house and you demolish the house within 1 hour and someone else stays there for 5 years demolishing it with a hammer and a chisel, it doesn't matter. What commensurates is the time you have spent. Whether you have brought it down, whichever way you have done it, it doesn't matter. You do it right and you do it quick so that you become more efficient, so that you are able to cover more mileage. And that is the only way you can move ahead. So therefore, thank you so much for that interaction, and I'll be able to pull this forward so that we can learn from it. This is just a simple example, and the rest of the conversation, we'll do it with you. I'll get you one-on-one on the mentorship program so that we can go together, so that we can also expose your work and we get more people to know what you do so that you become the best version of yourself. When you think about life, what do you specifically think about? Is it waking up every day and going to work and getting money? Or is it having a wife, or having children, or having a car, or having property? What is it? What is it exactly? What is that one thing that we are chasing in this world, honestly? You find someone who is doing very well, and that will only be your theory. That will not be his theory, or probably anyone else's theory. You would be thinking, this person is doing so well. But if you investigated, or if you checked, you would find that there is a lot of other things, underlying things, which bothers these people each and every day. In their lives, they have their own struggles, and they are always fighting and battling them as well. And therefore, I always encourage everyone to be very respectful to people, especially when they are also working hard towards their goals. It is good to show genuine care when you are required to do so. So that in those hard moments, those people would come back and remember, surely this person, he stood with me that time when I really needed help. Therefore, it is good for us to continue looking at things, and also looking out for someone like that in a motorbike. Sometimes they come very close, and if you're driving a truck, sometimes you may not see them because the bright spot on a truck is much bigger than when you are on a small car. Therefore, I find it very important for us to respect and to honor other people's effort. Okay? If you see someone driving a car on the road, probably they have worked so hard to buy that car, or they have been entrusted to use that car either as a hire car or as a gift, and therefore whichever way, whether it was a gift, there's something you did for those people to be happy about you. Okay? If it's a gift that you got from your mom or your dad, must have seen something good in you, and that is what they wanted to reward. What about yourself? Are you trying to ramp up those ideas or those good deeds which would cause you to get even more gifts? Okay, and gifts could come in many ways. Gift could come in many ways. Okay. When you are stressed and you're missing from the action for 2 days, you would find your friends looking for you and calling you and checking how you are. Those are friends that you have already invested in, and that is why they cannot stay without checking on you and making sure that you are right. Therefore, when we foster relationships, when we foster good doings, when we foster collaboration, when we foster all the nice things that we want to attract, we are doing this, and we are also thinking closely with other people, working together with everyone else. It is always very fair to think about other people, and I always say this, me as a person, and that is why I really wanted to have this one by one, to encourage people, because there is that gap, which is the people have gotten the TikTok, they're seeing nice things there, but most of the materials that we have, even from the internet nowadays, is not constructive in any way. Therefore, we would consider looking into the materials which could possibly add some knowledge in our head, rather than just wasting time watching some dances which you do not even dance, or doing other stuff which are maybe cool, but you shouldn't spend all your time on those things. Why? Because there is a lot of things to be done, and they are all waiting for you to do them. Therefore, I would request each and every person to use their time, constructively. Time is a limited resource. Time is a good thing that we have. If you don't use it properly, you would regret it. And whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned professional, or simply someone looking for inspiration, one by one, we'll equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundations of your own success stories. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening to Building from the Ground Up. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with one single step. What will you build today? Until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams.